I just think this is such an important topic in that, ordinary people are now, and I think part of the easy access to networks, to information, everybody's their own reporter, everybody's their own editor, everybody can conclude what they want to conclude. And I think one of the reasons your book has just so taken me is it offers a path forward, I think.
Well, thank you. I mean, but we're getting into this idea of really sort of emotional command now. When I mean, we haven't talked about correlation and causation. We haven't talked about spreadsheets. We haven't talked about R squared or P hacking or any of that stuff. We're really talking about trying to find a little bit of wisdom while communicating statistical information and while communicating, the headlines in general. So rule number one in the book is notice your emotions.
Yeah.
Trust, and it's not a case of trust your feelings. It's a case of notice your feelings. If you're having an emotional reaction to something that you see, you feel afraid, you feel denial. It can't be true. It's fake news. You feel vindication. Or this just proves that I was right and they're wrong. Whatever the emotional reaction is, you're not thinking clearly. And it's perfectly appropriate to have an emotional reaction. And we're human beings. But I really think you need to count to 3, notice that you've had it, and then go back and have another look at the claim. And then a later rule in the book, I forget whether it's rule 3 or 4, but is to step back and take in the view. And that really gets to the point of what you were saying about distraction and this idea of the news really varying. What's the news for 5 minutes or for an hour may be very different to what the news is once you step back and you read the weekend newspaper or a monthly newspaper, or you look at last year's news or the news from 10 years ago. So this constant distraction, sort of fast click attention to stuff that's actually trivial. Really, really hard to think clearly if you're constantly being distracted by whatever is new.